the insane one in your family, and what did they do to earn that name? My Aunt Carla was always the weird one. You know, the type who wore neon orange sweaters to funerals and called everyone at midnight to rant about satellites reading her mind. But nobody actually called her insane until she literally faked her own death to guilt trip her kids. It all started when her 2 adult children, Jake and Emma, basically cut her off. They stopped returning her calls, wouldn't come to family dinners, the whole deal. Carla was convinced they were being ungrateful brats who forgot everything she did for them. They said she was toxic and manipulative, which honestly, she kinda was. So Carla decided to teach them the ultimate lesson. She'd show them what life would be like without their amazing mother. One Tuesday morning, my mom Rose got this sobbing voicemail from Carla at like 6 in the morning. "Tell my children I'm gone, Rose. Maybe now they'll understand how much they meant to me." Then the line went dead. Rose freaked out. She called Carla back probably 50 times. Nothing. She drove to Carla's apartment, banged on the door for 20 minutes. No answer. The neighbors hadn't seen her in days. By that afternoon, the whole family was losing it. Emma flew in from Phoenix on the next flight. Jake left work in the middle of an important meeting and drove 4 hours straight. Rose was calling hospitals, police stations, even the county morgue. It was like Carla had just vanished into thin air. 3 days of pure panic. Emma was crying constantly. Jake wasn't sleeping. Rose was making missing person flyers with Carla's picture on them. Then Thursday morning, we all found these handwritten invitations in our mailboxes. No stamp, no return address, just this fancy script that said, "In loving memory of Carla Jean Wilson," with an address to some old church on the outskirts of town. We were all confused as hell, but what else could we do? The whole family showed up Saturday afternoon dressed in black, crying, completely devastated. The church had this white casket at the front, closed obviously since nobody knew what happened to her body. There was a slideshow of old family photos playing on this ancient projector that kept making weird clicking sounds. Emma was signing the guest book with tears streaming down her face. Jake was staring at the casket looking absolutely destroyed. Rose kept dabbing her eyes with tissues. Then the back doors of the church opened, and Carla walked in, wearing a bright red dress, holding a glass of wine, with this huge smile on her face. Everyone just froze, like dead silence. You could hear the projector clicking and someone's stomach growling. That's how quiet it got. "Surprise!" Carla said, raising her wine glass. "Now you know how much you'd miss me when I'm actually gone." All hell broke loose. Jake started screaming at her. Emma threw her purse and hit Carla right in the chest. Rose just stood there with her mouth hanging open like a fish. Turns out, Carla had planned the whole thing. She rented the casket from a funeral home, made the slideshow herself on her ancient laptop, spent 3 days camping at her friend Betty's cabin with her phone turned off to make it seem real. She even had fake flowers arranged around the casket. The woman went full commitment to this insane plan. The family was done with her after that. Jake told her she was dead to him for real now. Emma didn't speak to her for 8 months. Rose said it was the cruelest thing anyone in their family had ever done.